My history starts in 1972. I started training with Sensei Bill Pogue in August 1972 in Isshinryu Karate. Sensei Pogue was at that time a secondary black belt and had his school on Woodward Avenue at 10 Mile Road. We were members of the United States Karate Association under Robert Trias. Mr. Pogue was a student of Mr. Kenneth Pittaway at that time. And this entire side of the board is actually Isshinryu Karate instructors. Grandmaster Willie Adams, Mr. Samson Tilley, George Reynolds, Eugene Woods, Dan Bartley, Burt Ross, and Norbert Donnelly. I was never actually a direct student of Sensei Donnelly, but I've worked with him on the side and seminars and so forth over the years, and he's a good friend and so on. The other instructors I trained under directly at different points in time over the last 38 years. In Tang Soo Do, the gentleman with the size in the front here was my first Tang Soo instructor, Master Harvey Schwartz. Unfortunately passed away last year. He and I trained with each other from 1975 till present when he passed away this past year. Grandmaster C.I. Kim became my instructor in 1983 and took me from the rank of secondary black belt on the way up to 7th degree black belt as of October of 2004. The late Sensei, O-Sensei James B. Marone Jr. was my instructor in Shotokan, 1974-75 time frame, and to this day I have relationships with his family. He passed away unfortunately 5 years ago. Up on top, Grandmaster Andy Oppo is in California. Through the U.S. Tang Soo Do Mudo Confederation, I knew him for about 25 years, and through various training in the last 5 years or so, he and I got to be very close to each other at one point in time. He had a lot of good things to offer to what we do here in our school. Grandmaster Rob Hogan, originally a Tang Soo Do practitioner under the Karate Institute organization under David Prame and David Prue. Approximately 20 years ago started his own system called Pal Yong and teaches out of the Oak Park Community Center in Oak Park, Michigan. Grandmaster Ip Ching in the Wing Chun system. Grandmaster Ip Ching is actually Yip Man's son, and my instructors, Bruce Silver, Garner Train, are direct students to Ip Ching. This is Garner Train, who is up in Clio, Michigan, phenomenal instructor in both Motobu Ashito-ryu, Wing Chun Kung Fu, and Hakaru Jiu-Jitsu. On top, my current instructor and grandmaster that I train under, Sensei Peter Carbone, is a A3 black belt in Isshinryu Karate under Ungi Uesio of Okinawa, and he's a 9-3 black belt in Kobujutsu under Nakamoto Kiichi Sensei, the grandmaster of the Kobujutsu system we train in here in our school. This picture was taken in 1975 and is of Chuck Norris, as many of you will recognize him immediately. The gentleman to his left, my right, is Grandmaster Chung-Il Kim, my instructor in Tang Soo Do. I went from 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th to 7th degree black belt under him from 1983 till 2004. The other gentleman in the picture is Grandmaster Willie Adams. Grandmaster Adams is the owner of the Southfield Martial Arts Academy in Southfield, Michigan, and is a 10th degree black belt in Isshinryu Karate. He's the head of the Ki organization, which is a international Isshinryu Karate association. This picture right here is of myself with, in the center is O-Sensei James B. Marone Jr. prior to his passing away 5 years ago. The gentleman to the right of him is Hanshi James Davenport. Hanshi Davenport, A3 black belt in Chitosuru Karate Do, is in Kentucky and is a phenomenal practitioner with 40 years plus of training and history in both training here in the United States, in Japan, in Okinawa, and is a phenomenal practitioner. He comes in once a year to the dojo of Sensei Carol Marone to teach a seminar on various types of rapid response and defensive tactics. He teaches in the military and so on. This picture in the middle is of myself with my instructor, Sensei Peter Carbone, and Grandmaster Nakamoto Kiichi. Grandmaster Nakamoto Kiichi, currently at 81 years of age, is a 10th degree black belt in Iaido, the art of the draw of the sword. In Goju-ryu, he is the last remaining living student of Chojun Miyagi, the founder of Goju Karate, and he's a 10th degree black belt in his family's system of Kobujutsu, Okinawa weaponry. Unbelievably phenomenal practitioner. I was able to go to his dojo last April and May with Sensei Carbone and train for 2 weeks with him and with his people, and spent in the last 2 years I spent about 7 weeks with him directly training Man is phenomenal, and love him dearly. Excellent practitioner. In the top we have on the far left, Grandmaster Huang Qi of the Tungsudo system. When he first came here to the United States, that's a picture of his passport picture. The next picture is my instructor, C.I. Kim, with him when they got off the airplane. In the middle on the top is Huang Qi's dojo in Korea from approximately 1945, 1950. The bottom center picture I shot at the 1989 U.S. Tungsudo Mudokan Federation National Championships in Anaheim, California. The picture just to the right in the center is myself with Grandmaster Huang Qi, my two students, Helene Penfil, my ex-wife, and Will Biggio, the day they tested for their black belts in 1985. And the picture to the right is Grandmaster Huang Qi just before he passed away in 2002. This picture is myself with Hanshi James Davenport, Sensei Jerry Marone, Sensei James B. Marone, and Sensei Carol Marone at a dinner we had after one of Hanshi Davenport's seminars in Dearborn, Michigan. It's a picture of my class at the Jewish Community Center in September of 1996 at a seminar that we had with Grandmaster C.I. Kim. It's a picture of myself and my training partner Bruce Silver from 85, 86-ish, that ballpark at the Jewish Community Center in Oak Park, Michigan. Me throwing a jump sidekick, Bruce defending against the sidekick. This is Grandmaster Nakamoto Kiichi during a seminar that we had at Sensei Carbone's dojo for the grand opening 2 years ago. He was demonstrating a sai technique. Grandmaster Rob Hogan on the far left, his two instructors in Tungsudo. In the center is Master David Prue, and to the right is Master David Prame. Master Prue, I don't know where he is these days. Master Prame is still teaching in Utica, Michigan, and he's still around and doing very well. So this is a little bit of history from the Michigan martial arts community. As I say, I've been training for 38 years here and with many people. We had the grand opening here in our dojo 3 years ago. I had 30 plus senior ranking master instructors and grandmasters here from all over the country that came in to support us and to take part in the program. And we have pictures of that on my MySpace page and in the photo album marked grand opening. So if you go to J. Penfil on MySpace, you'll find me. You go to my photo albums and you can see those pictures with all the various people that were here from all over the country. It was a very nice program. You can also go to my Facebook page, J. Penfil, and you will see pictures, about 4,000 pictures from various seminars and functions that we've done all over the United States for the last 5, 6 years or so. I teach people from all over the area on Bunkai. People bring me into different states to teach seminars and try and share that knowledge with everybody that we can.